campus of Glasgow High School, Busch Stadium, Rigdon Kaiser Field, as we have high school softball for you once again on the radio today. Today it's the Glasgow Lady Scotties hosting the Monroe County Lady Falcons. I'm Joe Myers. Bruce Treby will be joining me for the broadcast here in a moment. And the Lady Falcons of Monroe County coming here at 7-15 on the year, coming off of a 5-4 defeat at Clinton County on Tuesday in their last game. That was a 16th district game for the Lady Falcons. Glasgow coming off of a 8-6 win over Edmonson County yesterday, and that put them at 10-11 on the season. The Lady Scotties come in here having won three straight ball games and 6 of their last 8. So they are playing pretty good softball right now. They've won 3 of their last 4 against Monroe County. And Bruce, Lady Scotties looking today to get to that 500 mark with a victory to go to 11-11.
Hey, let's hope they can. Of course, as you said, they've played Monroe earlier in the season and picked up a victory on the road. And it'd be nice to see them at 500. Heck, they've won as many games this year as they've probably won the last 2 or 3 put together.
I'd have to look back. I know they won 4 last year, and so they've obviously won significant more than that this year. But the Lady Falcons and the Lady Scotties, as Bruce said, played earlier this season back on March the 24th, and that was a game that Glasgow won in Tompkinsville by a score of 12-1. So the Lady Scotties, if they play well, now you can't just go out and stink it up, but if they play well here today, look to have a pretty good chance to get win number 11 on the year. We'll come back in a moment here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to First Pitch, and we'll continue with our pregame coverage here from Glasgow High School. It's the Lady Scotties and the Monroe County Lady Falcons. We're back after this 3-minute timeout here on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new spicy chicken sandwich, hot ham and cheese, hand-breaded chicken tender wrap, or charbroiled double cheeseburger. Mix and match any two with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children. When was your child's last checkup? Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see The People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact The People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
Myers and Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School, Monroe County, and the Lady Scotties about to get things going here in fast pitch softball. This is let's see, there's one more week of the regular season to go. Lady Scotty's looking to go 11-11 with a victory here today. We've already talked about that. And, Bruce, you were just looking on KHSAA. I was wrong. I thought they won 4 games last year. You say KHSAA says they won 5 games, and so they won 6 the year before. So if they can win today, they will win as many games this year as they had won the last 2 years combined.
Yeah, in 2019 they were 9-22, and then 2020 was a COVID year. In 2021 they were 6-22. Then they were 13-14 in 23, and then they were 12-18, I believe, 6-19, and 5-19.
Gotcha. So. Okay. Well, regardless, what we do know is this team has showed tremendous improvement this year. We'll have one more softball broadcast for you. That is scheduled for next Thursday when the Lady Scotties host Cumberland County. We don't have any more baseball broadcasts scheduled for you until the district tournament, and we are still trying to work out exactly what the plan will be as far as covering the district tournament, but one way or the other, between Jay Turner and I, we will have both Barron County softball in Glasgow and Barron County and Glasgow baseball as well. So we will see, just have to see how the seating plays out once that's all set for good. We think we know what the seating is in softball. We know what it is in baseball. We know Glasgow and Barron County are going to play each other in baseball in the district tournament. And we think that those two teams will play each other in softball as well in the district tournament. But again, we'll let you know what our broadcast plans are as we get a little bit closer to that happening. But that first round of the district tournament will not be this coming Monday, but the following Monday. And the district softball and baseball tournaments are both going to be held at Warren East High School this year. Let's go ahead and introduce you to the starting lineups here on the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to First Pitch. First for the Monroe County Lady Falcons, batting first and catching will be Kylie Craighead. Batting second and at second base is Maylee Ford. Oakley Bartley will bat third. She'll be in center field. Izzy Botts will bat fourth, and she'll be at first base. Avery Craighead is a shortstop. She'll be batting fifth. Number 6 hitter is Briley Case. She'll be at third base. Aaliyah Craighead will be pitching today. She is batting seventh. Number 8 hitter is the left fielder Rosalind Dyer. And batting ninth and in right field will be Jesse Davis. Lady Falcons are 7-15 on the year. Head coach is Ashley Bartley. Now for the Lady Scotties, batting first and in center field will be Kerrigan Hagan. Kayla Kirkpatrick is in left field. She'll bat second. Number 3 hitter is Jakali Green. She'll be at shortstop. Batting fourth is Reese England. She'll be playing first base. Kinley Stevens will be at third base, and she'll bat fifth. Number 6 hitter is Datea Lightfoot playing second base. Pitching today for the Lady Scotties will be Ava Maxey. She'll be hitting seventh. Number 8 hitter is Kinley Bell playing right field. And batting ninth will be the catcher, Gracie Walker. Lady Scotties 10-11 on the year. Their head coach is Stephen Murphy, and the assistant coach is Sam Royce. We'll take our final time out here in the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to First Pitch. When we come back, we'll be just about set for softball for you here from Glasgow High School. It's the Lady Scotties against Monroe County. We're back after this 3-minute timeout here on WCLW Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
It's been an amazing 33 years. I've been blessed to have someone by my side that I can count on no matter what. Like 3 years ago when I had that car accident, you really came through for me. So I just want to say thank you, Alan, for being my Farm Bureau insurance agent.
Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Oh, he's been great too.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
For local news that impacts your everyday life, turn to GlasgowNews1.com, the trusted source for journalism in Glasgow and Barron County.
While others focus on headlines from far away,
GN1 is in the room for you, covering the decisions that matter most, from city council and fiscal court to school board meetings, civic issues, public safety, and the people and stories that shape our community.
Connect with our coverage on GlasgowNews1.com, the GN1 app, on our social media feeds, or subscribe to our free daily email.
Welcome back here to Glasgow High School. Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune with you, just about ready to get this ball game underway. Of course, Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday, so the Lady Scotties are honoring their mothers out here, and all the mothers of the players are out there throwing a first pitch to their daughters. So nice little gesture there by Coach Murphy and the Lady Scotty Ball Club. And let me be the first to wish all the mothers out there an early happy Mother's Day. Well, the Lady Scotty's just about set to take the field here, and Ava Maxey will take a few warm-up pitches and will be set to go. We'll set the Glasgow defense for you here. It'll be Kayla Kirkpatrick in left field, Kerrigan Hagan in center, Kenley Bell in right field. The third baseman is Kenley Stevens. Got Jakiley Green at shortstop, Natalia Lightfoot at second base, Reese England at first. Behind the plate is Gracie Walker, and Ava Maxey pitching once again today. She got the start yesterday as well. Ava 4-5 on the year with a 4.63 ERA. Struck out 50, walked 33, 65 innings pitched so far for Ava this year, and making her 12th start of the season. Taking a look at some of the other games going on around the area today in high school softball. Got Barron County hosting Cumberland County today. We'll have some scores on that. Jay Turner's going to have the broadcast of that ball game for you over on WCLU Burgundy 104.1. And their live stream is there on BCHS Live. Other softball games today, Allen County Scottsville facing Trigg County at Buchanan Park in Bowling Green. Caverna entertaining North Hardin. Edmonson County traveling to Russellville. Hart County visiting Adair County. Metcalfe County on the road at Bardstown. Warren Central welcoming Hopkinsville. Warren East at home against Elizabethtown. And in baseball, the Glasgow Scotties on the road at Logan County today, and the Barron County Trojans on the road at Franklin Simpson. Caverna playing at Butler County. Warren East welcoming Monroe County. Metcalfe County hosting Adair. Edmonson County entertaining Whitesville Trinity. Hart County welcoming North Hardin. Bowling Green at home against Russell County. And South Warren baseball taking on Madison Central at Corbin High School. Here's Kylie Craighead to get the afternoon started for the Lady Falcons, and she watches the first pitch of the day from Ava Maxey go by for ball one. Craighead, a .411 hitter with 9 RBIs on the year. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and that one way out of the zone, up and away, 2-0.
Ava got the start yesterday, and she got herself in trouble with walks, and she's going to have to get under control here this afternoon.
Here's the 2-0. That one right down the middle. No doubt about that one. 2-1 now.
She had a really good first inning and second inning yesterday, but it just – oh, the second's when it fell.
The pitch and a foul ball off the bat of Craighead. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another gorgeous day here in Glasgow. I see one little very light cloud out in front of us, but other than that, pretty well. There's a couple of other small clouds.
Most days it's been just solid blue.
Yeah, it has. It's a pretty day. Temperatures are great. Foul ball here off the bat of Craighead once again. Count will remain at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Speaking of the weather, the Colton's Steakhouse and Grill game day weather report. Currently sunny skies with 72 degrees. And here's a ball that is hit just foul. Down the left field line. Well struck, but fouled by about a foot or so. Temperatures will drop probably into the upper to mid-60s by the time we're done here today. That is your Colton Steakhouse and Grill game day weather report. Here's the 2-2 pitch from Maxie, and that one misses low, so we've got a Riley Dental Group full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. This first inning brought to you by Raphael's Sports Bar. Now the 3-2 pitch coming, and that's low, so it'll be a leadoff walk here for Kylie Craighead.
Now batting Ford.
And that'll bring up the second baseman, Maylee Ford. Ford batting .250 with 9 RBI. She has 1 home run. Changeup is popped up into short right field. Going to be trouble. It'll drop. May have a play at second base, though. They do. Nice job there by Kenley Bell out in right field. The runner at first had to hold up to make sure it was not going to be caught, and so Kenley had time to throw to Jakali Green covering the bag at second to get that out, so there's 1 away. And that will bring up Oakley Bartley.
Yeah, tough luck for Ford. That was a base hit, but that turned into a fielder's choice because they had to hold up.
Yep. And first pitch to Bartley misses for ball 1. Bartley, a .458 hitter. She leads the team in that category. Also has 10 RBIs and has 1 home run. Falcons only have 2 home runs as a team this year. This pitch to Bartley misses a bit low. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Maxie with the pitch and a swing and a miss. Looked like a rise ball that time. 2-1. Bartley, one of 2 middle schoolers in the lineup today for the Lady Falcons. She's an 8th grader. 2-1 pitch popped up on the infield. And Natea Lightfoot calling for it. She will make the catch. And there are 2 down. I'll bring up the first baseman, Izzy Botts.
Natea did a good job there taking over and calling that. She's the one that should have caught it. So.
Yep, that's her ball. .250 hitter is Botts. She has 11 RBIs. Change up from Maxie, misses low. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Got the fastball by her that time. Scoreless game here in the bottom of the Raphael Sports Bar first inning. Monroe County with a runner at first base, a 1-1 count here to Botts, and she'll foul this pitch back to the net behind home plate, so 1-2 now. 2 outs on the board. And the freshman Botts awaiting the 1-2 pitch. And she lines it, but it's going to be caught at shortstop there by Jakiley Green. And that will end the top of the first inning for the Lady Falcons.
No runs, no hits, no errors, one left. We've completed one, no score by Monroe County in the top of the first. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Jakiley Green can go over the 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Of the Raphael Sports Bar first inning in a scoreless ball game here between Glasgow and Monroe County in high school softball. First three hitters due up for the Lady Scotties. Of course, will be the 1-2-3 hitters. That's Kerrigan Hagan, Kayla Kirkpatrick, and Jakiley Green. Pitching today for Monroe County, Aaliyah Craighead. And her first pitch in there for a called strike. She is 1-3 on the year with a 13.22 ERA. She's had some control issues. She struck out 21 but walked 53. And she's thrown 36 innings of softball, making her fourth start of the season. She is a seventh grader. This pitch misses low, so it's 1-1 now to Hagan. And Craighead delivers a fastball, called strike at the knees. It's 1-2 now to Kerrigan. Kerrigan Hagan batting .413 on the year, 12 RBIs, 8 home runs. And the changeup got stuck in her hand that time. It floated up there high, so it's 2-2.
It was a hang-up rather than a change.
Yeah. Now the 2-2 pitch, and that one misses low and inside. The count will go to 3-2. It's a Riley Dental Group full count. The pitch coming, and Hagan pops it up foul and out of play. So we'll get another 3-2 pitch here. Craighead delivers. And that misses inside, and Hagan draws ball 4. So a leadoff walk for the Lady Scotties, just like Monroe County got in the top half of the inning. That'll bring up the left fielder, Kayla Kirkpatrick. Kayla hitting .328 with 6 RBIs. Squares to bunt, lays it down. It's a good one. Craighead will come out of the circle. Her only play will be to first base. They get the out there. Hagan moves to second base on the sacrifice bunt there by Kayla. That'll bring up Glasgow shortstop Jakiley Green.
Now batting Jakiley Green.
First pitch to Jakiley in there on the inside part of the plate for strike 1. Jakiley hit her 10th home run of the season yesterday, and we learned from Coach Stephen Murphy in our postgame interview that tied her for the most in a season for a Lady Scotty player. This one's a fly ball to left field, and it is going to be caught out there by Rosalind Dyer for out number 2. She's tied with Kelsey Greer, who was an outstanding softball and basketball player for the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, Kylie reached for that one. It was up a little high. First pitch she saw yesterday, she hit out of the park, a fastball, but she reached at that one and popped it up.
Here's first baseman Reese England. And the changeup from Craig Head misses high. Reese batting .349, 11 RBI. She's one of 3 eighth graders in the order today for the Lady Scotties, just like yesterday. And she'll foul this pitch off out of play. One ball, one strike. Craig Head winds and fires, and it's popped up on the infield. And the catcher, Kylie Craighead, calls for it and makes the catch in foul territory. So that'll end the inning for the Lady Scotties. Both teams get their leadoff hitter on with a walk in the first inning, but nobody able to advance them.
No runs, no hits, no errors, one left. We've completed one. Monroe County 0, Glasgow 0. We'll return after a 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a one-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. And Aaliyah Craighead, the 5, 6, 7 hitters due up for Monroe County as we get this top of the second inning underway, brought to you by CRS Construction. Ava Maxey with her first pitch this inning, and it'll be fouled back. Barron County softball hosting Cumberland County today, and those teams are scoreless through one inning of play, just like we are here. Cumberland County has an outstanding team this year. They won the All-A state tournament in softball.
I think there's number 2 in the RPI, maybe 2 or 3.
I think so, right behind South Warren, yeah. And here's a fly ball to center field. Kerrigan Hagan coming in on it hard, and she will make the catch. She and Natalia Lightfoot just about ran into each other, but at the last moment, Natalia held up, and Hagan made the catch, one away.
I believe they only lost 3 or 4 games or something.
I think they've only lost 3, but I'm about to find out for sure right now. Cumberland County is 28-3, and they are ranked second in RPI in the 4th region. Glasgow will host them next Thursday. We'll have that broadcast for you. And the pitch from Maxey misses low for ball 1 to the hitter, who is Briley Case. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that one a bit low, 2-0. Maxey delivers, and the 2-0 pitch going to be fouled back by Case to the net behind home plate. Pretty brisk wind blowing from left to right now. And a swing and a miss once again by Case, 2-2. Maxey with a pitch. Popped up on the input in foul territory. It'll stay in play and be caught by Reese England, the first baseman, over in front of the Monroe County dugout. There are 2 down. And now the Monroe County pitcher, Aaliyah Craighead, comes to the plate.
What class is she in, Joe?
She's a 7th grader.
So I thought she's the youngest of the Craighead girls, I guess.
Grounds one to the right side. Lightfoot has it at second base. She'll go to first for the out. 3 up, 3 down for Monroe County in the top of the CRS Construction second inning.
Joe told you, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. 1.5 gone here at Busch Stadium, Rigdon Kaiser Field. We have no score between Glasgow and Monroe County. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1498.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes
safe.
Yep, Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Roy's field. Kenley Stevens going after the first pitch for the Lady Scotties, and it will land just fair down the right field line, so it's a leadoff single there for Kenley Stevens.
Scotty's first hit of the afternoon.
And that will bring up Natalia Lightfoot. Ava Maxey is the third hitter due up here in the bottom of the second inning. This inning brought to you by CRS Construction. We are scoreless here between Glasgow and Monroe County.
Natalia was 1 for 2 yesterday, but she did have one of our 2 extra base hits. That was a double.
First pitch to her, called a strike. Coach Murphy going through the signs down there at third base. Here's the 0-1. And that pitch misses inside. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one popped up on the infield. It'll be called out there at second base by Maylee Ford for out number 1 here in the second. Now Ava Maxey due up.
Now batting Ava Maxey.
Pitch from Craighead misses low, or actually I think it's called a strike. In the meantime, Stevens swipes second base. I believe he called that pitch a strike. So a runner at second with just 1 away. Kenley Stevens gets her 8th stolen base of the season in that many tries. So she has not been caught yet.
Scotties are perfect as a team, aren't they? I think they're 40 or whatever.
Yep, that's what it shows on the stats.
You're right. They don't steal a lot, but
last pitch was a ball, so the 1-1 from Craighead about to be delivered. And a swing and a miss by Maxey, 1-2.
Well, I'll say they haven't stolen a lot of bases attempted when we've seen them play.
No, they have not. This is the 6th softball game we've done so far this year on the air.
I think they had 1 yesterday, maybe. I'm trying to remember.
Here's the 1-2. Change up, pretty close, but it missed a bit low, I guess. 2-2.
Dropped off because that was down the middle. No, we didn't have any yesterday. I don't think we didn't attempt any. So.
Now the 2-2 pitch popped up. It's going to get out of play.
I think we were attempting one yesterday, and I think we hit the ball and flew out or something. But I believe is what was going on. We did attempt to steal one, but it was moot.
Here's the 2-2, and that one misses inside, so now we'll have a Riley Dental Group full count here to Ava Maxey.
She could help herself here with a base hit.
Stevens on at second base with 1 away here in the CRS Construction bottom of the second inning. And here's a pop-up into short right field. The catch going to be made by the second baseman, Ford. Stevens will not be able to tag up. And now the right fielder, Kenley Bale.
Well, so far this inning, both of the Scotty outs have been pop-ups to the second baseman.
Kenley Bell having a really good year as an 8th grader, 379 average. She'd love to get RBI number 4 right here by driving Stevens in. And this pitch could be popped up and it'll go foul.
She was 1 for 3 yesterday with an RBI. I believe it came in that big inning that we had, where we picked up a couple to 3 runs to take the lead. So
the 0-1 pitch, change up, popped up again in foul territory, and it'll drop. That one just about in the same place the first one was.
I don't know what she's throwing, Joe, but everybody's popping it up so far today. Ever out is. Well, we had the sacrifice that we bunted and then the single, but it was a bloop single and, right down the right field line. We're popping everything up.
The 0-2 pitch to Bell. That misses high.
We have not hit a ground ball yet, except the bunt.
1-2 to Kenley Bell. Here comes the pitch. She hits a fly ball to right center field, and that is going to drop. That's going to get Stevens home as she was running on contact with 2 away. Did not have to worry about whether it was going to be caught. It fell right in there between 3 Monroe County defenders converging on it. That's a RBI single for Kenley Bell. She does get her 4th RBI of the season there, and that'll bring up the catcher, Gracie Walker, with a 1-0 lead for the Lady Scotties now here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And the pitch from Craighead going to be low and in the dirt. That'll get to the backstop, so Bale will move to second base.
On the wild pitch.
Cumberland County has taken a 2-1 lead over the over the Trojanettes after 2 innings of play in softball. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Craighead, and this one hit back up the middle, and it's going to be knocked down by the shortstop, Craighead, but she will not have time to make a play. I'd rule that one a hit.
Yeah, infield hit. Yeah, she hustled to get there. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt on that one.
So infield single for Gracie Walker, and moving over to third base, Kenley Bell. So runners on the corners here. I think we may get a courtesy runner for Walker. Yesterday it was Kuykendall. We'll see if they go back with her again. No, that I believe is Jenna Glass. It's going to run today for Gracie Walker.
What's her number, Joe?
12. Top of the order here is Kerrigan Hagan at the plate with runners on the corners and 2 away. And Glass takes off for second base on the pitch. Monroe County just lets her have it. So base hit here could get 2 across the plate. Here's the 1-0. And that's high. Hagan hitting .413. 3 home runs. The 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike. Let her high fastball there.
Kerrigan Hagan walked her first at bat, Joe. This is 6th batter of the inning.
2-1 pitch from Craighead. And that one called a strike as well. That one right at the knees, 2-2.
Well, I didn't hear him. He waited a minute. I thought it looked pretty good there on that inside corner, but
here's the 2-2 pitch, and it misses upstairs. Good eye by Hagan. The count will go to 3-2. A Riley Dental Group full count. Payoff pitch, swung on and missed by Hagan, and Kerrigan down on strikes. It's a SCRTC strikeout for Aaliyah Craighead. That leaves 2 runners stranded in scoring position for the Lady Scotties, but they do get 1 run across to take the early lead.
Joe, we picked up 1 run. There were 3 hits, no errors, 2 stranded. So we've completed 2 now, and the Scotties are on top of the Monroe County Lady Falcons 1-0. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCOU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a one-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Third inning now brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home, and leading things off is Rosalind Dyer from Monroe County. She hits the first pitch to Green at shortstop, and Jacali's throw is off target. So Rosalind Dyer will reach on the throwing area there by Jacali. Jacali had plenty of time, didn't have to rush that throw, but
yeah, she's quick, and she made a good play to pick that one up in the hole. But like say, she was running parallel to the base and just threw it a little bit wild.
Here's the right fielder, Jesse Davis. Eva Maxey starts the at-bat with a changeup that misses high. Kylie Craighead is the third hitter due up here in the third inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to the right side. Backhanded stop by Reese England. She goes to second base for the out there. To throw back to first is not in time, but a nice job there by England. Stayed with it. Had time to make the out at second base. They get the lead runner.
Yeah, that was a good play because she had to avoid the runner too, in the baseline.
One away, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Kylie Craighead.
She walked, Joe, her first at bat.
And the pitch from Maxey in the dirt, going to get by Walker, and that will allow Davis to take second base. One 1-0 pitch upstairs. Craighead, good hitter, .411 average.
Yeah, maybe she's got a runner in scoring position now after a couple of miscues.
2-0 pitch right down Broadway for strike one. Now the 2-1 delivery. Hit in the air to right field. Kenley Bell overran it. She missed it. And that is going to put runners at second and third here as Davis had to hold up at second, thinking that ball would be caught. And Kenley just came in too hard on it. She overran it. And so now 2 fielding mistakes by the Lady Scotties. That one won't officially be an error, but 2 fielding mistakes have allowed runners at second and third with one away.
She touched that ball, didn't she?
I don't think she did.
No, it hit her glove.
Well, okay. I didn't think it did, but maybe it
did.
Here's Maylee Ford. So in that case, I guess we'll score an error. So 2 errors on the Lady Scotties here in the inning.
I sure thought it did. And Ford had a base hit taken away from her, a little blooper in behind second base because the runners had the hole.
Ford batting .250, but a chance to put her team on top of the base hit here. Pitch in there for a called strike. 1-1. One thing the Lady Scotties have done a much better job of this year, not giving their opponent extra opportunities by mistakes in the field. So we'll see if Glasgow can get out of the trouble here. This pitch from Maxey misses up and away. It's 2 balls and a strike. Maxie delivers, and this one's going to be fouled off.
Strikeout would be nice, wouldn't it?
Be big. Got a very good hitter on deck in Oakley Bartley. Leading hitter on the team, as a matter of fact, average-wise. Here's the 2-2. And that one way high, going to get to the backstop. The runner at third going to try to score, and Maxie didn't come to cover home plate.
They'd have had her if she'd have been there.
He would just kind of forgot about what was going on right there, I think. But the pitcher has to come home to cover home plate on a wild pitch or pass ball when there's a runner at third.
Folks, that's an unearned run.
Now the game tied at 1 with another runner at third base now, and there's a swing and a miss. It's an SCRTC strikeout for Maxie as Maylee Ford heads back to the dugout for out number 2.
Now batting Bartlett.
Going to bring up the center fielder, Oakley Bartley.
She popped out to second base, her first at bat.
And the fastball misses somewhere. My goodness, that looked pretty good. Maybe a little bit outside. I think Gracie Walker's asking the umpire that same question. Where was that pitch?
You know, I think what hurts us is a little bit here. Maxie, you know, with that short backstop.
And the rise ball misses high, 2-0.
The ball bounces back, you know, to the – and very seldom does anybody ever try to steal home. But
yeah, and maybe she was making that assumption, but you just cannot
no,
make an
you
assumption
can't.
like
No,
that.
exactly.
You
I agree totally.
Cover the plate. And here's a fly ball to left field. Kayla Kirkpatrick tracking it, and she will make the catch, and that will end the top of the third inning. But due to a couple of fielding mistakes by the Lady Scotties, Monroe County able to get a run on the board, and we are tied.
Joe, I had it 1 run. There were no hits. I had 2 errors and 1 left. We've completed 2.5. We're all tied at 1 apiece here between Monroe and Glasgow. We'll return after this timeout on WCOU Sports, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Kayla Patrick to lead things off, Lady Scotty. She'll be followed by Jakiley Green and Reese England, 2, 3, and 4 in the order. It's a 1-1 ball game here for the Lady Scotties and the Lady Falcons.
Joe, Kayla does not have an official at bat. She sacrificed the first pitch she saw on a bunt.
And here's a fly ball to the right side. That's going to be trouble. And it's going to be actually an error on Jessie Davis. Popped out of her glove, and now Kirkpatrick wisely kept running, never slowed down, and she winds up at second base. I didn't know if Davis was going to get there. She did, and got it in the heel of her glove, it looked like, but could not hang on. That'll bring up Jakiley Green.
I'm like you, Joe. When that first went off the bat, I thought as deep as it were, nobody's going to get to it because it was, you know, hooking away, but she did get a love on it.
And this pitch to Green in the dirt, and that's going to move Kirkpatrick over to third base.
Well, that's her second wild pitch. We've had an error and a wild pitch, so we can get one back here. I mean, you know, a hard ball on the infield if she's going it.
Yep, Kylie Green looking at a 1-ball, no-strike count with the go-ahead run at third base and nobody out here in the bottom of the third inning. This inning brought to you, of course, by Hatchford Sadler Funeral Home. 1-0 pitch is ripped into left field. That's in the gap. That's going to get the run home as Kirkpatrick comes in to make it 2-1. Green rounding second. She's going to hold up. She took a big turn around second, but wisely stayed put right there. But an RBI double for Jacana Green puts the Lady Scotties back in front by a score of 2-1. RBI number 29 on the year for Green. Bring up the first baseman, Reese England.
Reese fouled out to the catcher her first at bat.
And the fastball misses inside from Craighead, also high. Yeah, the wind is blowing pretty strong from left to right on that ball that Kenley Bell overran. That may have been the reason why she did it. The wind might have caught that ball and carried it out a little further than she thought it was going to. Here's a pitch which misses upstairs again to England. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Flag standing just about straight up out there.
Yes, it is. But it's coming and going a little bit. So
2-0 pitch. England hits a ground ball to shortstop. Craighead has it. She'll go to first to get the out. Green will go to third base on the throw over. And so with 1 away, and Green at third, that'll bring up Kenley Stevens.
Scotty's come out this second time around really aggressive, Joe. We're swinging at first and second pitches. 3 batters and 6 pitches. So Kenley led off the second inning with a single.
This pitch misses upstairs to Stevens.
She dropped one in right behind first base.
And Stevens backs up out of the way of the inside pitch here, 2-0. That one in there for a called strike, 2-1 now. And here's a ground ball to the right side, scooped up at second base by Ford to get Stevens at first, but Green comes in to score the third run of the day for the Lady Scotties, and they now lead it 3-1. With the bases empty and 2 out, that'll bring up Natalia Lightfoot.
Natalia popped out to second, her first at bat. We have starting to hit some ground balls, though.
And this pitch misses to Lightfoot, 1-1 to her. And the fastball misses here from Craighead. Actually, may have been trying to throw a rise ball there because it definitely rose. 2-1. Craighead into the windup and throws a strike in there at the knees. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, you got to be ready. That ball right at the knees, which is a strike. He's consistently calling that pitch.
Two pitch coming. The change up, but it misses low. And we now have a Riley Dental Group full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was a nice pitch. That ball just fell off the table. I mean, it was coming in, looked going to be about knee high, and just dropped.
Payoff pitch from Craighead. Popped up foul and out of play right over the top of our heads here.
John was going to reach out and try to grab that ball.
I don't know if his arms are that long. Another payoff pitch. and a ground ball to the left side, and it's going to get into left field. Shortstop Craighead had it go off of her foot as she tried to backhand it. So with 2 away, Natalia Lightfoot is on. That will bring up Ava Maxey, the Glasgow pitcher. Lady Scotty's on top 3-1 here in the bottom of the Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home 3rd inning.
She fouled, popped out to second base. I'm sorry.
She fouls the first pitch off here.
Lightfoot was going on the pitch.
Here's the 0-1. Going again here. The changeup misses inside, and Lightfoot has the base stolen. Throwdown was there, but late. On target, I should say, but late.
It's our 3rd stolen base this afternoon.
1 ball, 1 strike count to Maxey.
So the Scotties are 43 for 43 now.
And this pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike. Lightfoot now with 10 stolen bases on the year. 2-1. In there for a called strike.
Several of these girls play on the Lady Scotty basketball team. They're young, but they've got some speed.
2-2 pitch going to be popped up, fouling out of play. Oh, wow. Right off the ceiling here where we sit.
Wow.
Probably heard that on the radio.
That's right over my head. I'm glad it didn't come through.
Thank goodness we have a roof, right?
Yes.
Here's the 2-2. Another pop-up and another foul ball out of play. This one's going to go into the stands. Ava's doing some target practice here.
Yeah. That one was almost loud enough you might could have heard that over the radio.
So Maxey will get another 2-2 pitch here from Aaliyah Craighead. It's on the way. And a pop-up and foul, and again out of play, and that one lands in front of the Glasgow faithful over here.
Well, this next pitch will be the 8th pitch of the bat.
Ava has fouled a couple off straight behind her. She's fouled one off to the right over in front of the Monroe County fans and fouled one off to the left over in front of the Glasgow fans.
You know, she uses almost see that split grip she uses?
Yep. Here's the 2-2 pitch again, and this is a pop-up on the infield. It'll be caught out there by the third baseman, Case. That will end the 3rd inning for the Lady Scotties, but Glasgow able to push a couple of more runs across to regain the lead.
Yeah, they picked up 2 runs. There were 2 hits. No, there were 3 hits, 1 error, and we strand 1. 3 complete here at Glasgow High School. Glasgow 3, Monroe County 1. We'll be right back after this timeout on WCAU Sports Blue. 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. It's off here for Monroe County. In the top of the Scooters Coffee 4th inning will be Izzy Bott. She'll be followed by Avery Craighead and Briley Case. 3-1 lead for the Lady Scotties over Monroe County here.
I need to make a correction. Scotty's only had 2 hits in that last inning, Joe.
That pitch misses low from Maxey, so 2 balls and no strikes. Here's a foul ball off the bat of Botts. 2-1.
She had a hard line drive that Ja'Kylie Green was able to catch.
There's a ground ball to Green at shortstop. Her throw to first is there in time. One away. And that will bring up for Monroe County, Avery Craighead.
She flew out to Kerrigan Hagan in center field her first at bat.
Here's a fly ball into left field. Kayla Kirkpatrick coming in on it. She catches it for out number 2. I'll bring up Briley Case, the third baseman.
Case fouled out to Reese England on first base. There's a foul.
First pitch going to be fouled off here by Case. Glasgow up 3-1 here in the top of the Scooters Coffee 4th inning. 2 outs on the board, nobody on the bases for the Lady Falcons. 0-1 pitch to Case will be fouled off out of play. 0-2. Maxey with the 0-2 pitch. And that rise ball misses up and away. The 1-2 coming. Fastball grounded foul down third base. The 1-2 pitch again. The changeup hit to the left side. It's going to drop in for a 2-out single here for Case.
Her first base hit of the ball game off a changeup. She waited on it.
Here's the Monroe County pitcher, Aaliyah Craighead.
She grounded out to second her first at bat. Well, I was watching college softball, the SEC tournament last night after I got home.
This pitch misses low.
Of course, Oklahoma's one of the top teams in the country and the number 1 seed in the SEC tournament. And they had Georgia down 5-0. Georgia came back and scored 11 unanswered runs.
Wow.
Had 4 home runs in 1 inning, I think.
1-0 pitch is fouled back. It's double elimination, right?
No, it's single.
Oh, it's not?
It's
really?
single, yeah.
Okay. So Oklahoma's out, huh?
Yeah, it's UK's hosting the tournament this year.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
They went out the first game. I think a walk-off.
1-1 pitch is in the dirt and to the backstop. That'll move Case to second base.
Got a knuckle down here. We got 2 runs back after they tied it, and now we've put one in scoring position.
Here's the 2-1. And this ball lined, but right at Ja'Kylie Green at shortstop, who makes the catch, and that will end the inning for the Lady Falcons.
Falcons do pick up the first hit, but to no avail. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We've gone through 3.5 now, and it's Glasgow 3, Monroe County 1. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Ja'Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. For the Lady Scotties as we go to the bottom half of the Scooters Coffee fourth inning. And Leah Craighead, about to deliver her first pitch of the inning, and it misses low for ball one as Kinley Bell leading things off for Glasgow. She'll be followed by Gracie Walker and Kerrigan Hagan.
Kinley singled, RBI single, her first at bat in the second inning.
Here's a ground ball to the shortstop, Craighead. She's up with it. Her throw is...
Oh, my goodness. She beat that out. What are we looking at?
I don't know about that one. That was a bang play, but it looked like Bell had that beat out. But the umpire calls her out at first base.
And that was deep into the hole to shortstop. And, I mean...
That'll bring up the catcher, Gracie Walker.
Kinley has nice speed, and she got down there. Gracie singled her first at bat.
And here's a foul ball off the bat of Walker for strike one. Pop up on the infield here, and it'll be caught by the second baseman Ford. At the top of the order with center fielder Kerrigan Hagan coming to the plate here in the bottom of the Scooters Coffee fourth inning with Glasgow on top 3-1 over Monroe County.
Hagan has walked and struck out.
And this pitch misses low to Hagan for ball one. Folks, we understand we're having some audio issues here, so we are going to probably have to take an extended break here during this next timeout, so bear with us here. We'll get back to you as quickly as we can. Here's a fly ball to bounce into the gap out there in left center field, so a two-out single for Kerrigan Hagan. If you're watching on our live stream, you'll still be able to see the video, but until we get reconnected here with the system we are using, it may take us a few minutes before you hear the audio again, so just bear with us. Kayla Kirkpatrick coming to the plate.
Kayla's 0 for 1. She had a sacrifice, and she reached on an error.
And the pitch misses way upstairs, and that will move Hagan to second base as the pitch gets to the backstop here.
That's a third wild pitch by Craighead.
And this pitch in there for a called strike. One and one now. Here's a line shot, going to be caught at second base by Ford. That'll end the inning for the Lady Scotties. And Glasgow held scoreless here in the fourth.
No runs, one hit, no errors, one left. 4 complete here at Glasgow High School. Scotties 3, the Lady Falcons 1. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Blue 1031 FM 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a one-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. And Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School. We apologize for the extended break there, but we're having some audio issues, which we're trying to take care of. So hopefully that will sound better to folks out there. Let me get you caught up on where we're at right now. The batter for Monroe County is, let's see, it is going to be the top of the order, Kylie Craighead here. Bruce, you want to catch folks up?
Yeah, the first batter, Dyer, grounded out to second, and then Davis in the 9 position just drew a walk.
Glasgow leads 3-1. We're in the top of the 5th inning. And Ava Maxey misses with a changeup up high. Craighead batting .411 on the year. And this fastball misses low in the dirt. And Walker kept it in front of her, but the runner's still able to take second base as Davis goes to second there. The 2-0 pitch. And that one way upstairs. Boy, Ava has had several of those today where the ball has just not even been close. She's throwing it so high.
Well, the last batter, the same thing, drew a 3-2 walk. And that, like you say, there's a wild pitch, and they've got a runner in scoring position. That's her 3rd wild pitch of the afternoon.
The 3-0 is in there for a strike on the outside part of the plate, 3-1. Davis went over to the 3rd on that last wild pitch, so
we do have one out. But
the 3-1 is grounded to Stevens at third base. She'll go to first for the out there. So Glasgow lets the run score, makes it 3-2. But there are 2 away. And that'll bring up the second baseman, Maylee Ford.
Well, I guess you want the sure out, but, man, she broke on the pitch. There would have been a play at home.
First pitch, a ball. And that one in there for a called strike.
Scotties are much improved, but they seem to make games interesting with just.
And this pitch from Maxey misses upstairs. 3 balls and a strike now to Maylee Ford. And here's a fly ball to right field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So the 2-out single for Ford will bring up the center fielder, Oakley Bartley. Glasgow clinging to a 3-2 lead here in the top of the 5th inning.
Barkley has popped to second and flown out to left field to Kayla Kirkpatrick. It was just Monroe's second hit.
And the changeup here misses high for ball 1. Bartley is Monroe County's best hitter, batting .458, 10 RBIs. She has 1 of their 2 home runs on the year. And the 1-0 swung on and missed as a snap throw by Walker to first base, but Ford slides back in safely.
You know, Davis has scored both their runs. She reached on a fielder's choice and then advanced on a pass ball and a wild pitch, and last time she walked, had a stolen base and a wild pitch.
Here's a fly ball to right field. This could be trouble. Oh, a great catch out there by Kinley Bale. Wow, I thought that ball was in the gap. But she makes an outstanding running catch, and that most likely saved a run and saved this game from being tied up.
I agree with you, Joe. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 4.5 gone. Scotty's still on top after that great catch by Kinley Bale. 3-2. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on WCAU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes
safe.
Yep, Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2. And that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Kylie Green to lead things off with Lady Scotties here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Lady Scotties on top 3-2 over Monroe County. First pitch to Green missed low. Kylie will be followed by Reese England and Kinley Stevens, 3, 4, and 5 batters here in the 5th. And a swing and a miss as Green could not lay off the high heat up in her eyes that time, 1-1.
Kylie flew out to left field, and she had an RBI double in the gap between the 7-8.
And the changeup here misses upstairs. Two balls and a strike to the junior shortstop. And the fastball misses up and away. 3-1 now. Three-one pitch. In there for a called strike at the knees. It looked to be a little generous there.
He's called it today, but that was.
So it's a Riley Dental Group full count. Green backs out of the box. Now back in. Payoff pitch coming. Hard ground ball. That'll get inside the bag at third base. Green takes a big turn around first, but a good job by the left fielder there, Dyer, to get to that ball, and get it back into the infield quickly. So it'll be a leadoff single for Green.
Her second hit of the day, but we got that leadoff single on. We've been aggressive. We'll see if Kylie has good speed if we try to steal here, Joe, to get in runner in scoring position.
Here's the first baseman, Reese England.
She has popped out to the catcher and grounded to the shortstop.
And she's taking all the way. Green does swipe second base. The throw is high.
Boy, she was a microsecond of leaving too early.
Was she?
Yes. She got a real great jump, but it was.
Kylie now with her 10th stolen base of the season there.
That's the 4th stolen base for the Scotties today.
And the changeup misses inside to Reese. 1 ball and 1 strike. England hitting .349 when the day began. And the fastball misses here from Craig Head upstairs. Monroe County catcher Kylie Craig Head having some kind of issue with the strap on her chest protector, it looks like. Now ready to roll. 2-1 pitch coming. And it misses outside. Glasgow leading 3-2. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning here at Glasgow High School. Kylie Green at second base. Nobody out. 3-ball, 1-strike count to Reese England, so she should get a good pitch to hit here. She does, and she takes it back up the middle. Green on her way to third, and they'll hold her up right there. Well, single there for England will bring up Kinley Stevens.
Scotties have started the inning back-to-back singles, and Kinley Stevens is 1 for 2 today. She singled into right field, and she grounded to second, so both of her balls go on the right side. And I got a feeling Reese England's going to be going pretty quickly here, too.
Typically do when there are runners on the corners. And it's popped up.
Good thing she didn't.
And the catch going to be made at first base by Botts.
Because if she'd have been gone, she'd have been a double play, wouldn't it? Because she probably couldn't have gotten back.
Here's Natia Lightfoot.
Natia has a single. She's popped up to second, and she singled to, let's see, well, infield single. I think she hit one deep in the hole at short, the 5-6 hole.
Turns on a fastball and fouls it off down the third base line, excuse me.
Boy, we sure don't want to waste this inning with the first two runners on, do we?
Barron County and Cumberland County in softball all knotted up at 2 after 5 innings of play. Look at the Glasgow baseball score. They lead Logan County 2-1 in the bottom of the second inning. And here is a ground ball to third base. Case has it. She goes to first for the out, and they throw home, and they get Jakiley Green trying to score. So that will end the inning, and Stephen Murphy did not like the call from our home plate umpire. He questioned it. Thought that Jakiley had slid underneath the tag, but she is called out, and Glasgow held scoreless here in the 5th.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left. 5 complete. Glasgow leads the Monroe County Lady Falcons 3-2. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports Blue 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. Sixth inning underway. She'll be followed by Avery Craighead and Briley Case. They are 4, 5, and 6 in the order. 3-2 ball game. Glasgow on top of Monroe County. First pitch to Botts missed.
She's grounded to shortstop to Kylie Green both times. Reached in the first inning on an error, but thrown out in the 4th.
Maxey with the 1-0 pitch, and that fastball is low. The first one Monroe County scored was unearned. Glasgow made a couple of fielding errors in the 3rd inning to allow them to get that run across. This pitch misses low as well, so it's 3 balls and no strikes here to Botts. And a 4-pitch walk. That one's low and inside. So the leadoff hitter on by the walk, and that will bring up Briley Case. I'm sorry, Avery Craighead. Avery Craighead, the hitter. Briley Case is on deck now. And a changeup in there for a called strike. And now Walker does not throw to first base. Man, Botts was way off the bag right there. If I was going to throw to first, that might have been the time.
Yeah, probably wanted to make sure she didn't throw it away.
That is true. But Botts was literally daring her to throw it. Here's the 0-1, and this one fouled off out of play. Craighead batting .254 when the day started. She has 18 RBIs, which leads the team. Now an 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses low. One and two as Maxey sends it home. A swing and a miss. SCRTC strikeout there for Ava Maxey.
Her second. That was a nice one, though, with that first runner on.
That is the first out here in the sixth. Now Briley Case to the plate.
Case is grounded to second and lined to short.
And here's a changeup. Case way out in front. Snap throw to first base by Walker, but the runner back in safely.
And the worst part about that one, it was a changeup. It was high. She wasn't even close to it.
You're right. It was nowhere near the strike zone, but Case helped her out. No balls in the strike here. Fastball misses for ball one.
This will be her 77th pitch of the afternoon, Maxie.
Case hitting 186. The 1-1 pitch coming, and it's a check swing foul ball. One ball, two strikes. Maxey with the pitch. And it's a line drive into right field. Bell will get it back in, but Botts advances to second, and it's a single for Case. Tying run at second base. Go ahead run at first base now for Monroe County with one away here in the top of the sixth. That'll bring up Aaliyah Craighead, the pitcher. First pitch from Maxey is high. Craighead batting .286. The 1-0 pitch is low, 2-0. The 2-0. Swung on and missed by Craighead. Took a big cut. Two-one pitch. Hit back up the middle and go to first base. Well, Ava Maxey could have gone to second right there to get that runner. Maybe could have gone to third, but chose the easy out there at first. There are now two away, and the hitter will be Rosalind Dyer. Two runners in scoring position now for the Lady Falcons. And the first pitch from Maxey misses upstairs. Here's the 1-0. And that one's low and in the dirt. The 2-0 coming. Way up and outside. 3 balls and no strikes. Dyer hitting .073. You really need to get this hitter. Here's the 3-0, and that one in there for a called strike.
Yeah, she's reached on error and grounded to second, so she hadn't hit it out of the infield, but no, she flew to short, a line to short, I'm sorry.
And here's a foul ball, so Maxey has come all the way back from 3-0 to make it a Raleigh Dental Group full count now. Payoff pitch coming, and it's fouled off. Glasgow leads 3-2 here in the top of the sixth inning. But Monroe County with 2 runners in scoring position. 2 away. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout there by Ava Maxey to strand those 2 runners at second and third. A SCRTC strikeout for Ava.
Joe, there were no runs. They did have one hit. There were no errors, and they strand 2. Leadoff walk didn't score that time, so the score remains 3-2 after 5.5 here. We'll return after this 1-minute timeout on WCLU Sports Blue, 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
And it's a hard ground ball, and it's by into left field, and the Scotties will win this ball game by a final score of 6-5. Way up high, going to go to the backstop, and here comes.
Safe.
Yep. Kylie Green can go with a 2-1 pitch. Gum drills this ball to left field, and that is going to be a game ender. It'll make it 17-2, and that will be your final score here from Sam Royce Field. Ava Maxey at the plate to lead things off for the Lady Scotties in the bottom of the 6th inning. The first pitch was a ball. Here's the 1-0, and it is a fly ball to center field. Bartley tracking it out there. She will make the catch for out number 1. Glasgow on top, 3-2 over Monroe County. And with 1 away, that'll bring up the right fielder, Kinley Bale.
Kinley had an RBI single in that second inning and then grounded to short in the 4th.
And the pitch grounded back up the middle. Craighead goes to her knees to stop it from going into the outfield, but it'll be an infield single here for Bale. She's on at first base with 1 down. That brings up the catcher, Gracie Walker.
Her second hit of the afternoon.
And she lifts one to left center field. This ball really well hit, and it is out of here.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry, it's not. I'm sorry, it's off the bottom of the fence.
Double.
I'm sorry. And now you're going to have a run scored anyway as Kinley Bale comes in to score. It will be a double. I apologize. I guess it was the glare of the sun or something made me think that ball went over the fence, but it did not. It landed at the bottom of the fence, and it is a 4-2 lead for the Lady Scotties. I thought Gracie Walker had her first home run right there. She hit it very well. She'll have a courtesy runner at second base. That'll be Jenna Glass.
And run, Jenna Glass.
We're at the time of the day right here where the sun is terrible right now, low in the sky, staring us right in the face. And this pitch misses to Kerrigan Hagan for ball 1. Glasgow on top, 4-2, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Hagan has walked, struck out, and singled.
And she hits a hard ground ball, but foul. Nice diving stop down there at third base by Case, but it's for naught as the ball went foul. So Lady Scotties get 1 insurance run here in the bottom of the 6th and the chance to get another one with Glass, the courtesy runner for Walker, on at second base, 1 away. Pitch to Hagan misses low, 2-1 now.
You know, we talked about yesterday, I think, all but 1 player had a hit. Right now, we've got 2 players without a hit today. Everybody else has gotten at least a single.
Here's the 2-1, and it's high.
Scotties have 10 hits on the afternoon, 4 runs to show for it.
Kayla Kirkpatrick waiting on deck. Three-one pitch, and that's high as well. Hagan draws the walk. Runners at first and second now with Kirkpatrick coming to bat.
That's her second of the day, second walk. Just the second given up by Craighead.
Glasgow baseball team has fallen behind against Logan County, trailing 4-2 now in the bottom of the third inning.
Joe Kayla is one of those batters that does not have a hit. She's 0 for 2. She did have a sacrifice in the first.
Tried to lay a bunt down, but fouled it off. Probably should have pulled back and taken a ball right there. That was going to be a very tough pitch to get down. It was up in her eyes.
Yeah, and as hard as it was probably going to get to somebody.
Franklin Simpson leading Barron County 2-0 after 2 innings in baseball. Barron and Cumberland County still tied at 2 after 5 is the last score update we had there. Kirkpatrick grounds this to shortstop, and they will go to third base to get the lead runner there as Craighead throws to Case, who is covering the bag. So they get Glass for the second out, and that brings up Glasgow shortstop, Jakiley Green.
Jakiley's had 2 hits, a single and a double.
Green will call time and back out of the box. Now ready to roll. Craighead with the pitch, and the changeup is high. Runners at first and second here, 2 down. The 1-0 pitch. Green took a big cut at it, but swings and misses for strike 1.
She's trying to make it
7-2. Trying
wasn't
to
she?
get that 11th home run of the year. Now the 1-1 pitch in the dirt.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Scotties get another run or 2 here, get that over that 2-run lead.
Barron and Cumberland County in softball have now completed 6 innings. They're still tied at 2. Franklin Simpson has taken a 5-2 lead over Barron County in baseball after 4 innings of play. That pitch to Green, a strike, and so 2-2 now. Excuse me, that baseball game is after 5 innings of play for Barron and Franklin Simpson. The 2-2 pitch to Green, and she will ground it to shortstop. Craighead has it. She'll go to third for the force out there. So that will end the inning for the Lady Scotties. They do get 1 insurance run. They're 3 outs away from picking up win number 11 on the year.
Joe, the Scotties did pick up 1 run. They had 2 hits, no errors, and they strand 2. After 6 complete innings, it's Glasgow 4, Monroe County 2. We'll be right back after this 1-minute timeout on 103.1 FM, 1490 AM.
From the very first day to the final walk across the stage. In Glasgow, your child isn't just enrolling in a school. They're joining a family. Today, they're holding tiny backpacks. Tomorrow, they're holding diplomas. In Glasgow, every step matters and every road leads home. Join the family.
Kirkpatrick on her way to second. She'll round second on her way to third now, and she'll be there sliding in with a 1-out triple. Hodges gives this one a ride to center field. Really well hit, and it is out of here.
All right.
Solo home run for Carter Hodges. In the top half of the 7th inning, she'll be followed by Kylie Craighead and Maylee Ford, the 9, 1, and 2 hitters. First pitch of the inning from Maxie right across the plate for called strike 1. Glasgow leading 4-2. Oh, 0-1 pitch is a grounded foul off the end of the bat. 0-2.
Davis has scored both of their runs, Joe. She reached on a fielder's choice and then walked and had a stolen base and a wild pitch. She's had both times she's been on, there's been wild pitches.
And I don't even know how Davis just hit that ball. She fouled it off. Oh, wait a minute, she swung. Yeah, it may have hit her hand when she swung, but she started to head down to first base like she'd been hit by the pitch. But if you swing, it doesn't matter. And so she did. So.
And that ball landed in fair territory, though, and she tagged her.
Well, it hit her, I think,
while
she was still in the box, though. Here's the 0-2, and this pitch is high. Now the 1-2 pitch. That one's low. Lady Scotty's trying to win their 4th straight game. If they win, it would be their 7th win in the last 9 ball games. It's a pop-up on the infield in foul territory, and it'll drop. Gracie Walker tried to get there, but it didn't hang up in the air long enough for her to get to where she needed to be. Glasgow would also go to 500 with the win here today for the first time since March the 24th when they were 2-2. And this pitch misses outside. It'll be a Riley Dental Group full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Maxey with the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss. SCRTC strikeout as Maxey gets the fastball by Davis.
That's her 4th strikeout this afternoon, Joe.
And with 1 away, that brings up the catcher, Kylie Craighead, who's the leadoff hitter.
Walked, reached on an error, and hit into a fielder's choice.
Started the day with a .411 batting average. The changeup from Maxey drops in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch is grounded to Kenley Stevens at third base. She has it. The throw is there. 2 down here in the top of the 7th. And now the second baseman, Maylee Ford, will try to keep the ball game alive for the Lady Falcons. Glasgow also trying to get the season sweep over Monroe County. Lady Scotties defeated Monroe County 12-1 back on March 24th in Tompkinsville. This ball game obviously much closer. And the changeup from Maxey misses low.
Bartley is 0 for 3. She's flown out ever at bat. Popped out to second, flew out to left, and flew out to right.
And the 1-0 in there for a called strike.
Oh, it's Ford's the batter. I'm sorry.
Yep.
She's 1 for 3. She hit into a fielder's choice, struck out, and singled. She has 1 of their 3 hits.
1-1 pitch misses low. Maxey with a 2-1 delivery. That one's low, 3-1. If Ford reaches, the tying run would come to the plate. 3-1 pitch is popped up, and it'll be caught at second base by Natea Lightfoot, and that will end the ball game. The Glasgow Lady Scotties will go to 500 on the year now at 11-11 with this victory. Monroe County falls to 7-16. Glasgow has now won 4 straight games and 7 of their last 9. Lady Scotties playing some really good softball right now. We'll come back in a moment on the TJ Regional Health postgame show. Take a look at the final stats brought to you by McDonald's. Also have our Hardee's Hot and Fresh Play of the Game and the Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Player of the Game as well. And we'll interview Glasgow head coach Stephen Murphy. Lady Scotties win it 4-2 over Monroe County here at Glasgow High School. We're back after a 3-minute timeout, actually a 4-minute timeout, a 4-minute timeout here on WCLU Blue, 103.1 FM and 1490 AM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
Hardee's Original Bag is back, now with even more full-size sandwiches to choose from. The new Spicy Chicken Sandwich, Hot Ham and Cheese, Hand-Breaded Chicken Tender Wrap, or Charbroiled Double Cheeseburger. Mix and match any two, with fries and a drink, just $6.99.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children. When was your child's last checkup? Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Right now, when you download the Hardee's app and join My Rewards, say good morning to 20% off any breakfast order of $10 or more. Wake up to the fluffy omelet biscuit or a home-style loaded burrito and save. That's goodness in Hardee's country.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery, whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries. Our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
When trying to find a bank that satisfies, everyone wants more of this. But where do you go to find great savings and friendly service all in one? A Kasasa account at the People's Bank. Kasasa accounts offer high interest, cash back, and automatic savings growth. Whether you open a Kasasa Cash, Kasasa Cash Back, or Kasasa Saver, your earnings will be through the roof. Come see the People's Bank in Cave City or Glasgow and see the difference in savings and service. Qualifications, rules, and limitations apply. Rates, rewards, and restrictions may vary by account. Contact the People's Bank for details. Member FDIC.
We know there's a big difference between being in a community and being part of the community. That's why here in Glasgow, we cheer on the Scotties. We work hard every day to make a positive impact on the community we call home. Behind our golden arches, we strive daily to serve delicious food and treats. If you could only smell this McDonald's ad, you'd smell how delicious this burger and fries really are. Join our McTeam. To learn how, text KY209 to 38000. Benefits include a sign-on bonus up to $500.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune back here with you on the TJ Regional Health post-game show. Lady Scotties win it 4-2 over Monroe County. We'll turn things over to Bruce, who'll look at the final stats brought to you by McDonald's.
Thank you, Joe. Glasgow improves. They moved to 500, 11-11 with the 4-2 win. Monroe County will fall to 7-16. Monroe had 2 runs on 3 hits. There were 3 Glasgow errors, all in 1 inning, and they strand 6th. Aaliyah Craighead will get the loss. She's 1-4 on the season. She picked 6 innings, faced 30 batters, struck out 1, walked 2, gave up 10 hits, 4 runs. All 4 were earned. She had 3 wild pitches. Monroe County did turn a 5-3-2 double play in the 5th inning. Individual offensive stats for the Lady Falcons. Kylie Craighead was 0 for 3. She had a base on ball and an RBI on a fielder's choice in that 5th inning. Maylee Ford was 1 for 4. She struck out once. Oakley Bartley was 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Izzy Bowe was 0 for 2. She had a base on ball. Avery Craighead was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Bailey Case was 2 for 3. She had 2 singles. Aaliyah Craighead was 0 for 3. Rosalind Dyer was 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And Jessie Davis was 0 for 2. She scored 2 runs. The first one was unearned. She reached to third on a pass ball and then scored on a wild pitch. She did have an error She stole a base, and she drew a base on balls, and she struck out once. 26 official at-bats. 26 official at-bats, 2 runs on 3 hits. They commit 1 error. They had 1 stolen base. They walked 3 times, struck out 4, had 1 RBI. For the Scotties today, 4 runs on 10 hits. There was 1 Monroe County error. The Scotties strand 8. Ava Massey would pick up the win. She improves to 5-5. She pitched all 7 innings, faced 29 batters, struck out 4, walked 3, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 was earned. She had 3 wild pitches. Gracie Walker did have 1 pass ball. Offensively for the Scotties, Kerrigan Hagan was 1 for 2. She walked twice. She had a strikeout. Kayla Kirkpatrick was 0 for 3. She scored a run. She had a sacrifice. Ja'Kylie Green was 2 for 4 with a run scored. She committed an error, had a double. She stole a base, had an RBI. Reese England was 1 for 3 on the afternoon. She had a single. Kinley Stevens was 1 for 3 with a run scored. She had a stolen base and an RBI. Natalia Lightfoot was 1 for 3. She had a stolen base. Ava Massey was 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Kinley Bell was 2 for 3 with a run scored. She had an error, and she had an RBI. Gracie Walker was 2 for 4 on the afternoon. Her courtesy runner, Jenna Glass, scored a run. She had an error on the pass ball. She had a double. She had a stolen base and an RBI. 28 official at-bats, 4 runs on 10 hits. Scotty's had 3 errors, as I said, all in 1 inning. 2 doubles, 4 stolen bases, 1 sacrifice, 2 base on ball, 1 strikeout, and 4 RBI. And I told you the Scotties are all even at 11-11, and Coach Murphy's made his way up, and we'll let Joe speak with him.
Appreciate it, Bruce. Those final stats brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow, and Coach Stephen Murphy is now with us here with the headset on. And Murph, kind of like yesterday, it wasn't the prettiest of games, but hey, a win is a win, right?
Right. You give Monroe credit. They played really well today. They got a couple timely hits to get 2 runs, and they made, if not all, almost all the defensive plays. So showed a lot of improvement. We just didn't seem to have a good approach at the plate today, out in front of a lot of pitches, popped up a lot of pitches. But, again, like you said, sometimes better just to win ugly than the alternative.
And speaking of winning, hey, we talked about this yesterday. This gets you to 11-11 on the year, so you're at 500 here with 1 week left to go. A couple tough ball games next week. I know you got Warren Central on Tuesday, and then Cumberland County Thursday, and Bowling Green Friday. Those are the only 3 games you got next week, right?
No,
or do you have one Monday?
We got go too hard on Monday.
That's right.
And that was we played them here earlier in the season. It was a battle. We won 5-2. Again, I'm kind of glad it works out that way because Cumberland obviously having the best year they've ever had, and they were Class A state champions, and then Bowling Green on Friday. So those are 2 good opponents to get us ready for the district tournament coming up. So I'm glad we've got those 2.
Cumberland County, by the way, playing Barron County today, they were tied at 2 after 6 innings of play there. So
I figured that'd be a tight ball game.
Yep.
I think Barron beat them earlier this year.
Excuse me, I had to cough there for a second. But you look at Ava Maxey's evening or afternoon on the in the pitching circle. She goes all 7 innings, faced 24 batters, walked 3, struck out 4. We had her for 3 hits. I don't know how exactly you guys scored that one when Kinley Bell overran the ball out there, but we ended up scoring that an error. We thought it touched her glove. But anyway, she had 3 wild pitches as well, did Ava. Just what did you think about her performance overall?
After, yesterday, the way she came back today, it wasn't her best performance. I think she would tell you the same thing. But she gutted through it, and, it's been easy to get frustrated at some of those balls that fell in that could have been caught. But she kept battling. She didn't roll over, so I'm very proud of the way she kept continuing to get in the circle and throw strikes. And went deep in some counts, so it caused her to throw a lot of pitches. But, again, she gutted through it. That's the main thing.
Worked herself out of some trouble in a couple of innings as well, too, which you'd like to see. Offensively, we have you guys for 10 hits on the day, 2 hits for Ja'Kylie Green, 2 for Kinley Bell, 2 for Gracie Walker. I want to talk about Kinley Bell and Gracie Walker real quick. First of all, Kinley Bell with the 2 hits, she's hitting it so well as an 8th grader. I don't know what her average is now. I know after yesterday's game it was before yesterday's game it was 379.
Yes.
And she made an outstanding catch out there in right field.
big time
to
going
save what would have been a tying run.
You know, she's going to her right into right center and without diving, laid out as far as she could because you could tell it was almost a snow cone type catch, and that was a great effort right there. And again, that kept the game from getting tied in that situation there. So I was very pleased with that. And you know, those two girls have been big down at the bottom of the lineup, and it's really so important when you're rolling the lineup over and getting back to the top with them getting on base. It really sets the tone for the top of the lineup there.
And that double that Gracie had there in the 6th inning, I initially called it a home run. I guess it was a glare of the sun or something, but I thought it actually went over the fence.
I have to agree with you. I did too. And then I saw her pick it up. I thought that got over.
Well, that makes me feel a little bit better that you thought the same thing.
You weren't the only one.
Okay, all right. But yeah, that was a really well struck ball. I thought Gracie might have her first home run of the year right there.
And maybe, I don't know if it's first, it would have been the first of her career, but it definitely would have been the first of this year, yes.
Yeah. Well, Murph, congratulations on the win here, and we'll see you one more time during the regular season. We're scheduled to be here next Thursday when you take on Cumberland County.
Good opponent, so hopefully we'll be ready to go.
All right, Murph, congratulations on the win. Have a good weekend.
Thank you, Joe. Appreciate y'all being here. Thank you for your support.
Yes, sir. That's Glasgow head coach Stephen Murphy. His ball club winning it 4-2 over the Monroe County Lady Falcons, and we'll go now to our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game.
Left center
for
field.
That, we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Speaking of Gracie Walker, we're going to look at that double that she had that scored 2 runs for the Lady Scotties to give them a little insurance here. Scored 1 run, I should say, here that give them a little insurance in that 6th inning. It was the double off the bottom of the fence for Gracie Walker. That is our Hardy's Hot and Fresh play of the game, brought to you by Hardy's Restaurants. And our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game will be Kenley Bell, as Kenley goes 2 for 3 on the day at the plate. She scored a run, and she also had an RBI on the day, and she made an outstanding catch out there in right field to prevent the tying run for scoring from scoring for Monroe County earlier in this ball game. So Kenley Bell will be our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game, brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance agent Joe Myers. Our next broadcast, as you just heard me talking about with Stephen Murphy there, will be on Thursday. We don't have any baseball games next week. The Scotties don't have any home games next week in baseball. So we'll be back here Thursday for our final regular season spring sports broadcast. Lady Scotties will take on Cumberland County, and that is a 5:30 first pitch. Our broadcast on the air at 5:15 here on WCLU Blue 103.1 FM and also 1490 AM. You can also, of course, catch the live stream that evening on the Scotty channel on YouTube. Our thanks to Jake Kessler back at the studio for the audio production on the board there. Also, Mr. Reed Hoffman with our video production here on site. And, of course, my broadcast partner was Bruce Tribune. Lady Scotties win it 4-2 over the Monroe County Lady Falcons. Lady Falcons fall to 7-16, while the Lady Scotties improve to 11-11 on the year. I'm Joe Myers. Thanks for listening, everybody.